Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Doctor and my fellow friends. Today I would like to present our group project. So the first is the content of the slide. So first is introduction facilities management. Second is introduction of the topic. Third is literature review. Fourth is roles of facilities management, and the lastly is conclusion and recommendation. So this is our team members. So the leader is Muhammad Suhaili bin Bakri, followed by me, Akmal Shahin bin Sharun, Muhammad Akmal bin Majuleka, Nur Arina Syafiqah binti Marzuki, Siti Nurhaliza binti Muhammad Fuad, Hanis Shazwani binti Ramli, and the lastly is Ahmad Bukhari bin Abdul Aziz. So I will explain the introduction. So what is FM? FM is the process of providing robust support to key business operations as well as contributing to achievement of an organization objective and strategy. So FM next FM we can describe a profession that encompasses various disciplines like planning, designing, constructing, and managing space to confirm the functionality of the built environment by integrating people, place, process, and technology. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, for my part is introduction of the topic being discussed. Okay, being a facility manager is in the organization should know what is the input and what is the output of what operation that they being taken in it. Okay, facility manager have major role in planning and implement on the construction projects where renovation has begun. If they did not take this role seriously, they can have an impact to an organization business in the future. Okay, moving to the next slide. Roles of facility manager during planning, construction phase, and operation process. Okay, for construction planning process, facility manager give better suggestion through design and material because they know what the materials and what design that's suitable for the project. Okay, next they know what to do in the future about the maintenance because it is their job for maintenance in the future. Okay, moving to the construction phase process, facility manager makes site inspection and quality checks regularly. It is because they can know what should be do and what should not to be do on the site. Facility manager can verify how the installation are being done through they tell the worker how should be done by the work. Okay, moving to the operation process, facility manager can lead to both more effective and more cost efficient. Facility manager also help to focus the business to get more output when running, and if lucky they will earn it continuously to the future. That's all from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nurhaliza binti Muhammad Fuad, metric number AP10304. I will present about literature review. There's have two facilities management organization, which is SPICE FM and FMIS. SPICE FM is a learning framework for facilities management organization, while FMIS combines organizational, human, and information technology-based resource to produce effective and efficient information collection, storage, retrieval, communication, and use. I will present about SPICE FM. Kaplan and Norton 1996 identified three essential ingredients for an effective organizational learning process. Essential ingredients. First is a shared strategic framework that communicates strategy and enables participants to see how their actions contribute to the strategy success. Second is a feedback process that collects strategy performance data and allow any assumption or hypothesis to be tested. And the last one is a team problem-solving process capable of adapting the strategy to new conditions and issues. Stage of process. First is obtaining commitments. Second is analysis of result and feedback. Third is creating the balanced scorecard. Fourth is prioritization and enhancement. And the last one is finding facts about service delivered. Weakness department management recognize. The weakness. First is communication with its customer was poor. Second is lack of clearly assessment expectations. And the last one is weakness in all management processes. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Bukhari bin Abdul Aziz. Fixed number AP100404. Now I will continue for the part literature review. Okay, according to the Kosinski and Tapscott, information and communication technology (ICT) is a factor in today's business environment for growth and as a link between two or more organizations with distinct and possibly different strategies, business process, and organization culture. The scope of facilities management will be largely determined by the company of which is a part. Some businessmen believe that the facilities management department should be in charge of all non-core activities. As a result, departments such as purchasing, account, legal, and travel may be included in the other case. A company facilities management department may be integrated into another support service function, such as finance or human resource. Facilities management is now a specialist field, quite different from the engineer role in the early 1980s. As described by Bakers, facilities management resided in the boiler room, not the boardroom. Facilities management is critical and business should prioritize the facilities management. Company can manage their construction project very well if they have a good system in place, that is Facilities Management Information System, FMIS. The use of information technology without the overarching guidance of an information system frequently result in the generation of wholly focused and irrelevant information. The generation of excess information in this manner serves as a timely reminder of the importance of conducting a cost-benefit analysis when evaluating an information system. A lack of information on products and components in terms of usage and the cost can make it difficult to focus facilities management role and establish the supply chains within it. Difficulties in monitoring and tracking financial information can also stimulate effective budget control, accurate work estimation, and contract and purchase management. The availability of life cycle information, which is critical, and the planning of component replacement can determine good maintenance, operation, and refurbish planning. There are currently no standards that support information exchange and sharing throughout the building life cycle. Given the potential for improvement in business process through the exchange of data on the facilities management process, there is a growing need to investigate the issue involved and in developing a standard that can benefit this most important part of the business life cycle. This standard could be used to aid in the developments of the information management system to support the exchange of information and the assessment of facilities required, such as information system necessitates a large amount of data. The Facilities Management Information System, FMIS, combines organizations' human and information technology-based resources to produce effective and efficient information collection, storage, retrieval, communication, and use. Good quality system provide relevant, accurate, and timely information that can be used to integrate and organize a potentially disparate facilities management function that is explicitly geared towards strategic corporate activities. This will encourage and enable. This advantage will ultimately improve the quality and cost effectiveness of the facilities management function service. This is especially important if the facilities management function is to transform itself from a perceived overhead to a valuable internal generator of long-term competitive advantage of the organization as a whole. Facilities managers should view information system as a means of designing an optimal information framework within the facilities management function in order to maximize the effectiveness and efficiency of decision making. In contrast, information and communication technology (ICT) should be regarded as subordinates to the information system insofar as it is concerned with the effective use of technology tools to facilitate and support the operation of the information system. The generalization overlooks the two mutually shaping interaction with ICT, not only serving FMIS and supporting business operation, but also having the potential to create new ways of carrying out organization activities. It is the latter interaction that, if managed properly, can lead to a long-term performance advantage in the facilities elements of the organization value chain. However, the generalizations provide a useful foundation for understanding and developing an FMIS. This paper attempts to connect facilities management, information system, and project management construction. They can be linked together to make a system more stable. It is the interface that manages change in people, facilities, and technology. There are numerous opportunities and expansion areas, particularly in real estate, human resource, finance, and information technology. Facilities management should be able to predict what company will need in the future. Historically, facilities role were merely that of a service provider. Facilities management is now regarded as a business solution. Could this be expanded to have the project management and construction? The necessitates extensive in-depth investigation. Everything under one umbrella is provided by facilities management. As a result, it is hoped this terminology will be useful in resolving project management and construction problem lately. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Hani Shazwani binti Ramli, metric number AP190460. I would like to present about the roles of facilities management. Okay, first, managing and controlling of the organization. We examine how the planning process is based on the organization structure. There are no excellent or terrible organizational structures, only acceptable and improper ones. Due to the complexity of the construction process, every duty in the project planning process requires specialization. The organizational structure component is evaluated in terms of the different sorts of organization. Next is planning and coordination. The three most significant parts in the planning process for an organization are decreasing exposure risk, improving work quality, and boosting profitability. In this phase, the project participants have differing perspectives, but all goals are aligned with the client's happiness. Third, responsibility for design. Design teams are often required to certify and take professional design responsibility for a project they design. In many cases, a modification to the design is required as a project is reviewed. The design team should be expected to have taken into consideration all the applicable code provisions while preparing the design of a project. Next is financial issue. A significant emphasis needs to be placed on the difference between construction and project costs at the start of a construction project planning. Quantity surveyor will be able to provide information on cost-cutting strategies for the project. In terms of financial issues, procurement, and information exchange during the planning process, say project participant.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Arina Syafiqah binti Marzuki. My matrix number is AP190254, and I will continue the roles of facilities management, which is managing budget, integration technology, and project management for renovations. First, managing budget. Overseeing budget and making sure deliverables are achieved by deadlines in a critical function for facilities management to keep a handle on, be it on a one-off short-term development or a project that will extend for many years. FM professionals will be responsible for ensuring that these stay within a budget and that every task is complete and noted. FM professionals fulfill responsibilities such as giving contractors all the information they need to do to their job effectively and keeping a contractor database up to date and well administered. Second is integration technology, which is a modern example of this is the rising involvement of the IoT or Internet of Things into everyday facilities processes. The IoT is object with wireless network connectivity, allowing them to send and receive data as well as interact with each other like never before. Integrating technology is responsible for facilities managers to embrace the potential for change rather than overlook opportunities into the innovation, and to understand technologies such as this and how it operates in the workplace. Next is project management for renovations. A facility manager may be needed to oversee renovation initiative aimed at increasing efficiency or to guarantee that the buildings comply with legal, health, and security standards if they are not already in a place. They also expected to monitor the facility on a regular basis, and this is to ensure that the improvements are working and the safety precautions in place follow. So the conclusion for growth of facilities management is without a facilities manager, most business would struggle to improve the efficiency of their properties, and a facility manager will work on a strategic level across a range of service. That's all from our roles of facilities management. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Salih bin Bakri, Matric AP 190418. Okay, for today I would like to talk about the conclusion for our presentation for today. Okay, first thing first, what can we conclude for the presentation? Okay, from this presentation we can know what is SPICE FM. Okay, SPICE FM is a step-by-step organizational development framework that enables organizations to align continuous improvement of FM services within the needs of the core business. Okay, for the second conclusion that we can conclude on the presentation is, where is the implementation of SPICE FM in the real world? Okay, SPICE FM has been used in the global facilities organizations to provide a one-of-a-kind sector-specific methodology of the long-term process improvement. Okay, the third is, what can we conclude from the presentations? We can know what are the FM roles in the organization. Okay, as we can know, there are 7 FM roles. First, managing and controlling the organization. Second, planning and coordination. Third, responsibility for design for financial issues. 5, managing budget. 6, integration of technology. 7, project management for renovations.